So in the next lecture, we're going to look at adding shipping costs to our products before our customers buy them. But before we do that, we need to understand the 3 shipping models that are possible. And I'm going to take you through each one. They're very, very simple. And I'm going to show you the one that I use, and I'll explain why I do it. So let's have a look at the first one. The first one is no shipping costs at all. All right, so basically product's $20, 20 euros, whatever it is, and that's it. Yeah, there are no shipping costs added on at the point of sale at all. So number 2 is realistic shipping costs, which I put at $2.95, and I've highlighted that, so you might guess that that's actually my preferred option already. Now, as I talked about previously when we were setting up the Shopify plans and looking at those, people will abandon carts. In fact, up to 2/3 of people will abandon carts at the checkout. And one of the reasons for that, one of the big reasons, there are many reasons, are shipping costs. If they basically load up their cart with all the goodies that they want, and then they get to the checkout and they discover that the shipping costs are completely unrealistic, they feel perhaps a little bit cheated or whatever, but they will abandon the carts. We've all done it. You've all been there, I'm sure, and you thought, crikey, that's ridiculous, paying that sort of money for shipping. So I like to add a shipping cost because it adds more to my bottom line, right? So I go for $2.95. Now there's a slight caveat to that, a slight not anomaly, but a variation for that, if you like, which I'll show you in the next slide when we actually add it into Shopify itself. Now the third one, which you probably will have seen at some point, is the famous free just add shipping model. Yeah. Now I use this in my FB Ninja Trick lecture just as a way of digging out products, but it is not something I use by any stretch. I strongly recommend you don't do it. Okay, you will find people on the internet who are making supposedly a fortune doing it, but it is the exception to the rule. It's kind of ridiculous. We're selling products here at 20 euros, dollars, for example, and supposedly they're all free according to our advertising, and then when they get to the checkout, if we're going to actually make a profit, we're going to have to charge $20 for shipping. Well, that's absurd. No one's going to pay $20 to ship a piece of jewelry. I might pay $20 to ship a TV. But basically it's ridiculous. I don't think it does anything to build trust with the customer whatsoever, and I strongly advise you to give it a wide berth. Okay, so I'm all about number 2, realistic shipping costs. Let's see how we implement those in the next lecture.